Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing a new device that actually has me super excited. I love using skincare devices and I tinker a lot on this channel because I think they work. I'm 52 and I feel they really help me maintain good skin health and age gracefully. So I regularly use modalities like LED light therapy, microcurrent, and radiofrequency, just to name a few. But this is something totally new and I really cannot believe the results. This is by JOVS. It's called the Blacken Pro DPL Photo Rejuvenation Skincare Device. Yes, that is a mouthful. It is the first at-home DPL unit on the market. Now DPL stands for Dynamic Pulsed Light, which combines both laser plus intense pulse light, known as IPL, to address skin problems like hyperpigmentation, redness, and even enlarged pores. Now DPL is non-invasive, which means there's no downtime and no pain, and it's non-ablative, which means the heat targets the lower layers of our skin, the dermis, without affecting the top layers. So DPL covers a spectrum of 500 to 600 nanometers, and the light can penetrate the skin 1 to 2 inches deep. And it has a very narrow spectrum, which means the area is more targeted. So it has 3 different modes. The first is called brighten, and that is to reduce overall dullness, to lighten the skin tone, and even reduce the appearance of pores. Now this is considered the anti-aging mode because it also helps to stimulate collagen production to give that more youthful appearance. The second is redness, and this specifically combats red issues such as broken capillaries. And then the third is called whiten, and this is very targeted to reduce hyperpigmentation areas. So this helps with discoloration as well as acne marks and potentially even scars. And what's so cool about this literally is it has a sapphire cooling surface, and this protects the epidermis, the surface of our skin, from the heat. There is no pain, at all. So I've only been using this device for about 6 weeks, but there are improvements that I seriously was not expecting. Now, when we talk about usage, I have been using it for 6 weeks, but I've only been using it on one mode, which is the whiten, and just on 2 areas. 1 age spot on each cheek, because I really wanted to spot treat to see how it was going to reduce targeted hyperpigmentation. So looking at the results, I felt one delivered a significant improvement and the other a maybe. So my smallest age spot was greatly reduced. And in fact, when I'm even not wearing makeup, I can barely see the spot. But the largest one, not so much. But this is where things started to get interesting because I began using it on other areas and other modes. Now, I have a fair amount of scarring from a car accident in high school. I hit the windshield, which resulted in a lot of superficial damage. Now, I've had 5 plastic surgeries over the years to basically minimize the impact of those scars. So I started using the brighten mode on my forehead, where I have a lot of that scarring, as well as my nose. And in my opinion, the change has been dramatic. Now you may not notice, but I've had these scars since I was 15, so I can see even this teeniest, tiniest change. And in the center of my forehead, there is significantly less discoloration right in the center. I'm finding that the scars are just starting to really blend in. And another area for me is the scarring on my nose. The scar tissue was a lot darker in the before photo, and this is only after about 3 weeks. Come on. I'm really impressed with the results. And here's the other kicker. This is the quickest and easiest device of them all. And I do have a few. So how do I use this? Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, straight out of the shower, I have clean, dry skin. Now, I must say, you have to use the provided glasses. This is not good for your eyes. And I have to say, the one negative is that it isn't cordless, but you have a lot of room to work with here, so it's fine. So you turn on the device by pushing the button here on the side, and you use that same button to toggle between the modes, the brighten, redness, and whiten. And then I put it on the area to target, and you push the button on the other side with your thumb to activate. So once I've moved on from those targeted hyperpigmentation areas and I want to hit a full surface area, I move this over to the brighten mode. And then if you hit the activation button again, it then moves to a continuous pulse, so you don't have to push the button to activate. So that just means it's much faster for managing a larger surface area. So I've been using this all over my forehead as well as my nose for about 3 weeks, And I'm just starting to use it on my cheeks and my chin. And it's a little too early to notice any results, but I do have a lot of faith that it's going to work some magic. But what I'm really looking forward to is the summer, because I have melasma that really flares up here when I hit the sun. And my brother has it. It's something that just runs in the family. But I'm actually incredibly confident that it's going to tackle it really nicely. Plus, I also have a scar here on my lip. Quite a few people have mentioned that over the years. So I am now going to add that to the whiten mode. So I will target this age spot, and here. And what that means is I'm going to use the brighten here. I'm going to use the brighten on the cheeks and on the chin. And then the summer, I will use the brighten or potentially the whiten on the melasma that I know is coming. So what is my final verdict? I'm sure I don't have to tell you. This thing works. I am incredibly happy to see the difference in such a short amount of time, and I can't wait to see the results after 3, 6, and even 12 months. It is so easy to use, and it slipped seamlessly into my device routine, pretty much taking no time at all. Now, as for the price, it's expensive. It retails for $559, and I know that's not possible for many, but I do believe this is a serious piece of kit. And if you were going to go into a clinic to get treatments, and you generally have to do like 6 or 8 treatments, it would cost far more. I do have a discount code, SOM10 will get you 10% off if you want to give it a try. Now, this was not a sponsored video, although I was kindly gifted this device to try. So a huge thank you to JOVS for sending this to me. I think it's brilliant. So guys, that is it for today's video. Have you heard of this device? Have you heard of this technology? And is it something that you think would work for your own skin? I think when you get to be our age, a lot more of this discoloration comes out. It's just a function of growing up in the 70s without skincare. But it is interesting that I am turning into such a device lady. And you know what? I'm cool with it. If you have any thoughts or comments here, I hope that you will leave them down for me below, because I so love hearing from you. And if you liked the look of this video, please do subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up, because it helps my channel to grow. So thanks again for joining today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I love